grade.
We were talking about Craigslist before, and I don't think I told this story on here, but my last Craigslist experience was because you can't do livestock on Facebook. Like firearms and livestock aren't allowed on Facebook. So I had 2 roosters I had to get rid of. So I had to find a guy that would take 2 roosters, which aren't very desirable.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess
They're
I'm
a nightmare.
I'm like, I guess I'll just have to kill these roosters. Like, I'm not just leaving them in my backyard.
Genocide.
So I found this like crazy dude on Craigslist, and I get there, and we get into a neighborhood, and he's like, oh yeah, it's back through here, and like I follow him back through like
Could be getting murdered.
yeah, 100%. I follow him back through his house in this neighborhood, and like his backyard just opens up to like what I can only imagine is the county property, but he just has like
everything.
Like
there.
you just walk through these trails and he's got like different like livestock areas and stuff. I'm like, there's no shot this is this dude's property. There's like a storm drain and stuff, like a big storm drain and everything. And I'm like, this dude just claimed this in this neighborhood. And I'm like, who's gonna stop him? So I get there and he's like, oh, you're from like Bradenton, I saw. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know J.H. Diesel?
Oh, God.
Like, yeah, he's like, I hate that guy. I was like,
me too.
I was like, perfect. All of us do, man. And he's like, I knew him 10 years ago. I was like, wait, you knew this guy 10 years ago, and that's the first person you bring up to me that you hate him? Talking about fighting him.
He's probably on his list from high school. He's like, people not to knock off.
Yeah, I should have been like, nah, dude, he's dead, man. You're fine. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to go kill him. He's already gone. But
and then it turns out the guy's the Tiger King or whatever, you know.
He's the Chicken King.
That's how it felt, man. Like, we get out there, and like he throws him into this like cage with like a ton of other roosters. I'm like, all right, man, see ya.
Well, them guys can always just wrestle them. Have you ever seen them? They'll just grab a rooster. I wouldn't go and,
they just don't care.
They're nuts.
Yeah.
But these guys just grab them and,
throw
this
them
thing's
around.
no problem. We had one that always would, fight the dogs, right? It was just floating around. I don't know whose rooster it was, but it would float around. I would have people come look at equipment. Eventually, this dude, I was just saying, I hate this rooster. It's always standing at the back door waiting for you to come outside. It's always trying to fight the kids or the dog or whatever. And I put a trap out to catch the rooster. I caught the neighbor's dog. And it was just yapping all night. Just in this trap, right?
How big of a trap did you use?
Just a trap. Like, it was, I don't know if it was for a rooster. It definitely wasn't for a dog. But the dog's in it. And it's just yapping all night. Well, anyway, eventually, this guy come to buy a machine. And I'm like, this rooster is a nightmare. He's like, you want to get rid of that rooster? I'm like, you can have that rooster. He just grabbed it like one hand, threw it in the back of his truck or whatever.
Drove away.
Gone. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, the roosters are
rooster removal service.
Yeah, and I didn't think anybody would take a rooster because why would you want a rooster? You don't want fertile eggs.
Yeah.
You want non-fertile eggs. I mean, maybe they.
How did you end up with the roosters? That's the question.
I got chicks. I got a bunch of chicks.
Right,
2 of them ended up being roosters, so I had to get rid of them. And the wife didn't want me to kill them.
My mother-in-law's got one. She's wanted to get rid of. I'm like, we'll just take it home and cook it one night and bring her some chicken over.
Yeah, just do that.
She would disown me though.
They don't even eat the rooster.
I don't know. My granny used to just go chalk the.
Yeah.
She'd cook up whatever. So
James had one. He told me he just ran it over. It's just like it was pissing off my wife, so I just backed over it. I was like, I guess that works.
Gosh,
it makes sense.